Mickey True came at me in the comments like I'm clout chasing. But it's obvious that I be peeping stuff sometimes just as a YouTuber. It just down here in my own little world where I can see the plays being set up. I see the plays being ran, right? So check out this video clip. I'm gonna just show you a little smaller piece of it because let her tell it. It could lead to some legal issues, so she had to take it down. Y'all check it out.
Like, y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, bro, that rap shit, that shit not where it's at, bro. I don't know what be going on with that shit. Shit not where it's at, bro. No cap, like, boom, we at the studio. But look, we at a studio before we go to New Era Studio. So boom, we go home, we beat them, cause we 2 cars deep. We got the red car, we got the Jeep that we crashed. Remember the rental?
Yeah.
So boom, we go home to meet up with Sack them, cause it's me, Melly, Bortland, and who else was us at the other studio before we finally go to New Era? AD, my dog AD.
Boom. Adrian Davis.
Adrian Davis. So boom, we go to the other studio. We go to home, link up with them. Now we going to the other studio with 2 cars deep. So boom, we get to the studio. We not.
Well, when you guys went to the New Era studio? Who was driving? Who was in what car? Who was driving?
In G, it was Bortland. Bortland was driving. Sack was in the passenger seat. Melly was behind Bortland, and Juvie was behind Sack.
Okay.
We in the red car. It's Tay driving, Fetty in the front, he got dreads.
Yeah.
AD right here behind Tay, and I'm getting in behind Fetty.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. I tried to go get in the car with, what's the name of them, because Julie had to go back inside and shit, get some weapons and shit, whatever. So I tried to go get in that car, but when I tried to grab the door, I got pushed back to the red car. But nobody was there.
Who pushed you back to the red car?
Nobody. This God. I'm letting you know now, this is God. I did it a second time to make sure I wasn't tripping. So I tried to do it again. That bitch put me back over there to the red car. Cause we back then, like, you put...
Yeah, I seen the video.
Yeah, so we were back then, right beside each other. So I tried to get in that bitch, that way it wouldn't let me. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, what the fuck? So boom, now we leaving. We following them home. They in front of us.
Okay.
But before we finally get off the I, they following us home.
Okay.
So when we get, you know how like Miramar is, you got the store, McDonald's and all that shit before you finally get to the house. So an everyday routine is, stop by the store, get some Rellos.
But before we get too far ahead, when you guys left the recording studio, who was in? Tell me the dynamics of who was in what vehicle.
That's what I just told you.
Oh.
When we left, Bort was in. Bort, Sack, Juvie, and Melly was in the Jeep. Me, Tay, Fetty, and AD was in the red car.
Okay.
So you got Bort driving in the Jeep. You got Sack in the passenger seat. You got Melly behind Bort, and you got Juvie behind Sack.
Okay.
And then you got Tay in the red car driving. He the oldest. You got Fetty in the front, and you got AD behind him, and I'm behind Fetty.
This right here is YNW Melly's homeboy or friend or whatever that was in the other car. So if you know anything about this situation, it was 2 cars that left the studio that night. A gray truck and a red truck. The gray truck was on the left, the red truck was on the right. This dude right here was in one of the passengers in the red truck. This is his interrogation video. Don't really care about why it came out. My question is, who is the source that's leaking it?
It was sent to me by one of my viewers, long-time viewers at that has been heavy in keeping up with the YNW Melly case. It has been multiple times that this viewer has put me on game about different things that has taken place in the YNW Melly case. All right. So when they hit me up, they like, hey, have you watched an interrogation video? I'm like, interrogation video? Like, who? So they sent me a link, and it was a YouTube link, okay? The YouTube link was, it took you to the civil lawyer for Juvie's family, right? So I'm like, oh, the lawyer put it out on YouTube. Like, okay, boom. Did it as a reaction. Because y'all know, if you don't know, if you're new to me, when I personally obtain interrogation footage or body cam footage, I don't do it as a reaction. I just drop the video. So a lot of y'all caught on like it wasn't me that was dropping it because I was reacting to it due to fair use guidelines, right? So nevertheless, drop the video, the reaction video. So it went crazy. Shout out to Cuffboy, because Cuffboy even hit me up to react to it and all. So it went totally insane. Then all of a sudden, the viewer that originally sent me the link to the video hit me with, "Oh, I think that video is sealed and it wasn't supposed to be viewed to the public." I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you mean you think it's sealed? Like, hold on, what we got going on? Like, you
Listen to what she said. She said somebody gave her this, right? And it come from one of her followers, subscribers, or whatever. Don't this sound like the same thing with Seti Nash in the YSL situation with Young Thug and all that stuff? So if you go check her channel now, the video is gone. She came up with this crazy excuse or reason as to why she had to take the video down.
So at that point, I'm like, yo, I ain't never dealt with any type of sealed type of situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I stick with just public domain stuff, like my FOIA requests and stuff that's already publicly out. So I hit up my legal team like, yo, what's up with like sealed videos or whatever? And you know, at first they're like, shoot, it can't be sealed if it's on a public platform or whatever. So, you know, I had to send them the information. And after they did a review, just from a legal standpoint, they was like, yeah, just take it down because the video is unlisted. So although it's on a public platform, for those who don't know, on YouTube, you can unlist videos. But when it's unlisted, you have to have the link. And just from a legal standpoint, being that that channel is somebody else's channel and they didn't directly send me that link, it could just cause me a headache. And it just wasn't worth the headache. So I went ahead and just took down the video. So that's why y'all can't see it.
Somebody sent you this video. How are you reacting to a video in real time that already has your watermark on it? Nobody saw it. And she came at me on the Cuffboy comment because obviously for you to say something to me like this and get this personal with me when I'm just stating the obvious, I could be wrong. Who to say I'm right? That's just my opinion. You didn't have to come at my YouTube channel. But that let me know right there that there's some truth to what I said because I also stated how she takes the video, she gonna take the video down. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be like a line of people that come behind her. Trap Lord Ross, Poetic Flacco, 1090 Jake, Seti Nash, AK-47, whoever you name, they all are gonna break down this material while we, other content creators now, YouTubers and stuff that just, what they would call bottom of the totem pole. So she took this video, put it out so it can be clipped, screen recorded or whatever, and just float around the internet without her name or her responsibility being attached to it. Nothing other than the watermark. And that be their way of kind of like throwing rocks and hiding their hands. It's like, I'm gonna put it, stayed on her platform. She dropped that at like 11 o'clock the other night, California time. By 6 or 7 o'clock the next morning, 8 o'clock the next morning, I went to go look for the video. The video was gone. And that's when I started peeping that this was a play being ran. I said, man, this a play. Because everybody had the video, but it wasn't on her page. You see all of these little screen recording clips floating around and stuff, little parts where people breaking down now and doing content on. But who watermark is in the center of the video? This is the same exact stuff that was going on with Young Thug and YSL. So let me just say this. Because she say, it seemed like to me, you mad because you part of something that you want to be in something that you can't get in or whatever she said. Man, this is only a small algorithm compared to the other things on here, the other creativity, the other things that you can do to make yourself a brand. So I don't care to just get on here and look for the paperwork. I don't care to get on here and just see what y'all doing or want to just know just this stuff all the time. I got on my Instagram and deactivated my Instagram page because I got tired of the algorithm. Just being about Young Boy on this master tour and all this stuff like this. So I'm completely off Instagram on my real page. So that just goes to show you, like, I don't be caring like that. I just state the obvious. I just say I cover content based on how I'm feeling, what I like. And if it's something that I peep, that I seem like it's a little fishy, cool, it is what it is. But don't come at my YouTube channel, though. Because if you scroll my page, uniform, the content that I put out, the stuff that I talk about, is 10 times better than a lot of y'all's. You just got the clout. And I don't care about that. If I wanted to clout chase, I can get on Scope platform, I can get on all these guys platform and clout chase. And could have been whatever you is and probably better than you in it. I gave Seth and Nash some reliable information that I feel like he clarified for TMZ the reason they was able to break a story 2 years ago. You don't know what I know, who I be around, or the rooms that I could possibly be in. This is where I'm gonna hit you low at. Because you try to make it seem like your little 30,000 sub means something. Listen, look at my page and look at your page. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. Your only claim to fame on here, or the only little attention that you get, is through this paperwork sector, or whatever you want to call it. This paperwork, little parties and everything that y'all be having. I talk about these people the way I want to talk about them. From a fan's point of view, of a fan of rap and a fan of music. You people come off as like y'all obsessed with these people. Or like your sole purpose is to tarnish careers on here. So all this queen of the paperwork and paperwork parties and all that stuff like that, who cares? Who cares? Because at the end of the day, I would build more relationships from being myself, solid like this, and my truth, no pun intended. I make way more relationships being this type of person than trying to be a reliable source to tarnish a person, and that's my claim to climb up the YouTube ladder and get monetized or whatever. Okay, so miss me with all that you tried to come at me with, because I don't care. And furthermore, my following on TikTok, y'all check this out. So that's why I feel like I'm kind of like in the realm to talk about this, because I got a video on TikTok right now that's sitting at almost 2 million views about this that I posted 2 years ago, where it was like, the math ain't mathing. They said this happened and that happened, and Melly was on this side and these people got shot from that side. Well, look what side of the car he get in once he leave out of the studio. And that video right now is almost at 2 million views. Y'all remember Paperwork Party from like 3-4 years ago? That YouTube page. So this dude named Paperwork Party, when Dolph got killed, just went on a clout chase. But he did it wrong. But he really should be on here just as big as all these people in the last 3 to 4, 5 years. Everybody exclude 1090 Jake, because he just come from the jail stuff anyway. Most of these people followed this dude formula. This Paperwork Party dude, now I don't know where he at, and I don't know, but this man came on here and caused a whole bunch of controversy when he first got on YouTube after this Young Dolph stuff happened, and it just was thirsty for clout. Like it looked crazy, but a lot of people were buying into this, believing it. Like, this boy had sources, this boy could go get paperwork and all this. Like he pretty much was one of the first people that I seen really just clout chase, honestly, when it comes to this type of stuff. Like, clout chasing back then, like 4 or 5 years ago, to me, it didn't just seem like it was at an all-time high. But when these rappers started dying and getting killed in court cases, you was able to go pull files, and that became a thing like that. Like, man, a lot of y'all really took that dude formula and ran with it. If we gonna be real about it, he just was goofy with what he was doing, and y'all did it the right way. But he's supposed to be really bigger than a lot of people on here, if we just being real. You saying what you said to me, again, don't make me feel no type of way at all. I just wanted to respond and say this to just let you know I peeped the play, I saw what was going on, and all I did was just want to be real. It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on some high shit. My mind opened up, I saw what was going on, and I commented on it. I would have did a video and said the exact same thing. I'm not directing nothing towards you. I like content, I like rapping, I like journalism, I like all this stuff. I'm not a fan of people. I'm a fan of the art and the craft. So that's what I'm on. I want to just figure out, just want to know what is going to happen with this Melly stuff in general. I don't care who the soldier boy to get the information, who the soldier boy to get the document, the paperwork, who can get on the phone with a trap lawyer. I don't care about all that, so who can get on the phone with a Cuffboy. I'm not trying to be the soldier boy of this shit. I find my own lane, I stay in. That's why it ain't no pressure for me to get on here and just do this like batshit crazy. For one, it ain't paying me shit. And if it was paying me stuff, like this wouldn't be my bread and butter. I would probably be taking money off of here at some point and investing it somewhere else. This would be just a stepping stone for me. This ain't life changing. If it changed your life, cool, but it's not a life-changing situation for me, especially for right now. So all that stuff that you just mad because you did that in the third, no, I ain't mad to make it true. I'm just gonna keep on just stating the obvious when y'all setting up plays and misleading the masses. That's it. Because you got a lot of fools in these comments that really be thinking that y'all be smarter than what y'all really is. Y'all not that smart. And if a person sit up here and just let you manipulate their mind like that, you know, to each his own. But if I see it, I'm gonna call it out, man. I'm always be me on here, regardless of who like it. So if that's what you took from that, what I did last night, kudos, but it is what it is. I got no reason to hate on you though, because your numbers ain't no better than mine. So you got 30,000 subs. Let me buy your channel. I'm out.